Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you have placements of Taurus in those placements in your birth chart, well, this reading is for you, Taurus gang. And if you don't know your placements, you can look in my description box below this video. There's a link of where you can get a free birth chart and you can know all of your placements so that when you watch me and other tarot readers, you will know different aspects and it will resonate sometimes, many times in different ways. So we're getting set up to do your reading right now and getting set up where I can watch your comments. And let's take a look. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome, welcome. So, Taurus, here's how the reading is going to go. First, we're going to do the general part, and then we're going to look at the past person. Then we're going to look at new, and then we'll look at anything else that might be coming in towards you. Well, hello, Patty. Thank you for coming in, JD and Tiger Scott. It is good to see you. Welcome in. Thank you so much for coming in. Oh, well, that one flew out. We're going to take it. Expectation. We'll see what else comes out with that. Some of you are working on manifesting something. Hey, Happy Chris, how are you doing? Some of you are expecting something. Maybe you're expecting a baby. Maybe you're expecting some news, some kind of opportunity, maybe a message from someone. But you're manifesting. I think that too. Some of you are manifesting, okay? I get all of those things with that card, and I also get the reminder, Taurus, to just remind you guys how important it is to keep your thoughts of what you expect and understand that what you expect is exactly what you're going to manifest or what you fear, okay? So, you know, just make sure that you keep your expectations what you really want them to be, right? Oh, wow, Tiger Sky, that's so cool. All right, well, we have a false person here as well. Okay, so that's a different storyline. Okay. Maybe somebody is hiding their feelings. Maybe that's what that's about with that false person. Or somebody just wearing a mask. Maybe you feel like you can't be yourself around people, Taurus. Maybe that's you. And I don't think you're like being fake intentionally. But maybe you feel uneasy about being yourself around someone. Okay, let's see what else we have here. We have concern, we have community, and we have a main male. All right, so let's see what we can talk about with that, okay? So, you know, some of you are just doing charity work. I see that here with the community. Some of you are, the people that are around you are very, very important. This concern came out right beside false person. So I think that there's two possible scenarios here. Some of you Tauruses are concerned about opening up to someone or being yourself around someone, okay? Or being upfront about your feelings with someone, okay? And some of you are concerned that you are dealing with someone who is not being honest with you, okay? So understand this. You can always trust your intuition. And look, if this is you that's struggling to be yourself, Taurus, be reminded that you are your most beautiful when you're your authentic self, when you are real with people, okay? Nobody expects anybody to be perfect, okay? Nobody, you know, people can tell whenever you're not being yourself or you're not opening up. And certainly, I mean, we don't want to spill the beans about everything in our closet. That's understandable. But just be comfortable in your own skin, if that makes sense, okay? And a lot of that is going to be greatly helped if you're staying on top of your energy work, your meditation, your communication with the divine when you're in solitude, and certainly doing shadow work and emotional healing, which of course I talk about a lot in my playlist on my channel about that, okay? But at any rate, you've got a main male here, okay? So some of you are concerned about a central male figure in your life. Whether it is a romantic partner, whether it is a boss or a significant other or somebody in your life that is very important here. And maybe you are going to meet someone who is very important here, who is going to take on an important role out in your community. Maybe doing this volunteer work that just came to my mind, okay? So take what resonates there. But that's what I see. Okay, that's what I see. Goodman, it is good to see you, Goodman. And Star Crossing, it is good to see you too. It is good to see everybody. So, okay, Taurus, that's what I have for the general reading. Let's go on to matters of the heart. Taurus, as far as the mid-October readings, I'm going into a little bit more detail in the individual sign readings than I typically do. So the first part of the romance reading, we are going to look at the past person, okay? And then we will look at the new person, then we'll see what else you have coming in from a romantic standpoint, okay? All right. Well, hello. Is it Yari Holloway? Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in. So here's what we're going to do, Taurus. Let's take a look at this past person. The first part of the past person reading, we are going back in time to the point in time that this thing between you and this person went by the wayside, okay? And we're going to see what was going on at that time, how this person was acting, how they were feeling, what they were thinking, and we'll just go forward from there. But we're going back in time first to see what we can figure out about this person and what was going on between you and them. Let's move these out of the way, make some room here. We'll see what's going on. For some of you, this was a divorce, and the reason I say that is because the Justice card was on the bottom of the deck, and could have been a Libra you were dealing with. So here's the thing. 7 of Wands, 8 of Wands in reverse, Page of Swords in reverse, the Temperance, 6 of Swords in the reverse, the Emperor, 8 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, and the Empress card. You very well may have had children with this person or talked about marriage or what have you, okay? Or thought about it, thought this was going to be the end-all be-all. And I really think that this person, when they walked away, and I do have the card of walking away here, the 8 of Cups, okay? In their mind, they became disillusioned, okay? And quite honestly, I don't really have third-party energy here for the majority of you Tauruses. I think for some of you that may have been the case with the 8 of Cups here. Some of you know that sometimes in my readings that can represent someone who is kind of looking over the fence, pondering their options. The 7 of Wands is here. So it's almost like somebody got this person's eye, or this person felt like they would be happier thotting and bopping and being single with the 9 of Pentacles here and the 7 of Wands, and just kind of dating around and playing the field, okay? For some of you, this may have been somebody who was a little bit playerish, okay? With the Emperor, it is in the upright, but I'm getting ego here. I'm getting a big fat ego here. And possible maturity issues with the Page of Swords in reverse. The 8 of Wands in reverse and the Page of Swords in reverse. I think what happened is this person really just stopped working on this with you, and it kind of went stagnant, okay? The Temperance card is here. Like things just kind of, I think it started off with a bang with this person, and then it just kind of dwindled, at least in their mind, okay? You've got a couple of distance cards here. We certainly could be talking about change of address, emotional distance for sure. I see that very, very heavily here, but they've not moved on. Now, communication, I don't think this person really gave you a very good reason for why they walked away. With the 8 of Wands here in reverse, I think they didn't communicate with you. Page of Swords is in reverse. They may have even been dishonest with you about why they walked away. But I think they just tried to do as little as possible to in order to avoid confrontation with you. I think they just wanted to keep the peace until they could walk away. I'm getting that very strongly with some of the cards that I'm seeing here. The communication, they may have immediately blocked you with communication, whatever the case may be. But for many of them, I think they said that they wanted to be single and footloose and fancy free so that they could date around. Okay, now whether they went with another person is another matter. They have not really energetically fully released this thing, even at the time they walked away. Now, I don't know where they are now. We're going to find that out in just a minute, Taurus. But I will say this. They had emotion for you, and they were energetically still tied to this thing. Okay, they had not completely thrown in the towel with the 6 of Swords in reverse. Okay, So there you have it. We have earth and water and air and fire, and Sagittarius, Taurus, and Aries. And you know, I said to you, they have emotion. They had emotion for you at the time that they walked away. Whether you realize it or not, Taurus, when they walked away from you, they still had they felt like you were all that in a bag of chips. They had a lot of regard for you, a lot of respect for you, and emotion with the Empress here in the upright. Okay, so let's fast forward. For those of you watching the live or afterward, whenever you're watching this reading, what we're going to do is put the intent into the cards for this question of how they are vibing towards you at the point in time you are literally watching this reading, and you and I, Taurus, are having this conversation. What are their thoughts about you now? Let's take a look. Let's take a look at their thoughts toward you at this point in time, Taurus. And of course, if you have a question for my tarot deck, you can book a reading with me one and only one way, and that is by following the directions in the description box below the video, my most recent video. All right, Taurus, how are they vibing towards you now? Let's take a look. One more shuffle, Taurus gang. One more shuffle. Let's see where they are at this moment. Let's take a look. Let's take a look, Taurus. Let's take a look. Let's see. Three of Swords. King of Cups in reverse. The Strength card. Two of Pentacles. Hermit reversed. King of Cups. Knight of Cups. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Eight of Wands in reverse. And the World in the upright. Oh, Taurus. You like this communication thing is still rough. Okay, distance is still here. You may be blocked, but there is certainly no action being taken or communication. They have emotion with the Knight of Cups. Are they going to reach out? I don't see it. The World is in the upright. That speaks to the end of a cycle. And the Hermit is in reverse, which can speak to somebody being very overly withdrawn. And the King of Cups is in reverse because this person is really not emotionally mature. You've got the Two of Pentacles here and the Three of Swords. Okay, that's juggling all day long. Possibly third party here, but possibly just playing around. But I don't see them committing to anyone. I don't see them emotionally available to you or anyone with the King of Cups in reverse and the Hermit reverse. Do they have emotion for you? Yes. At the end of the day, they feel like you're their heart's true home. But are they really willing to do the work and put in any work toward it? No. The Three of Pentacles is in reverse and the Eight of Wands is in reverse. And they really are trying to put this thing behind them with the World card. The Strength card is here. That's all about holding back and fighting against your emotion and being very, very overly withdrawn. So really, I think that this person is still either playing the field or juggling people, period. And not real. I think they're in a non-committal energy toward anyone. I don't think they're in much of a committal energy toward anyone. And even if they have gone with someone else and they have quote unquote committed, they've not committed. Energetically, if not point blank, period, there is juggling and cheating going on. This person is at a minimum energetically cheating, if not flat out cheating on whoever they're with, if they are with someone. For the most of them, I don't even think they're with someone, but they don't take commitment seriously at all. They're not emotionally available. They have emotion toward you, but they're not emotionally available, if that makes sense. They're emotionally a kid, okay? A kid. And that's what I have here. We have water and air and fire and earth and Virgo and Leo for what it is worth. So that's what I have for the past person, Taurus. Let's look at the new person. Let's shift gears a little bit. Whoop, 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 right? Yes, let's shift gears and see, for those of you who are dealing with someone new, how this person is as far as coming into this dynamic with you, how they are coming into this, Taurus. How is this person as far as coming into this thing? And y'all don't forget to hit that thumbs up, right? It helps me so much on the algorithm for sure. All right, Taurus, the new person, how they are coming toward you. Let's take a look, Taurus. Let's take a look. The Justice card, maybe a Libra possibly. We also have air. Could be a Cancer with the Chariot card. 3 of Pentacles here. The World and the 7 of Wands. 3 of Cups. Hanging Man in reverse. And the Ace of Cups. All right, so this is the thing. Overall, I like this person. Hey, Crazy Crystal. Overall, I like this person, Taurus, and let's talk about it. This person wants to be fair with you. They want to give to this thing. They want to work on this thing. They want to collaborate and make something happen with you. Okay, with the 3 of Pentacles here and the Justice card. Now, what they are really trying to, and there's emotion here. They're very fond of you, okay? Ace of Cups, 3 of Cups, all right? The 7 of Wands, you definitely have their attention. You definitely do. Now, what you need to be cautious of is this. This person may try to move too fast, and you want to make sure that they close out any old cycles, and you do, before you actually step into something new, okay, with the Knight of Swords and the World here. But I think if you guys take this thing slow, that is likely to happen energetically. I see that. The Chariot card is a distance card, a travel card. Maybe you're going to travel with this person, or you're going to meet them while you're traveling, or something of that nature, whatever the case may be. But the Hanging Man is in reverse. They're going to take their time, but eventually they're going to come out of that taking their time energy, and they're going to want to move forward. You just don't want to let that impatience happen too fast, okay? Because there is a lot of potential here. The only problem that I see is if either one of you try to rush this thing, you could cause this thing to get out of balance and off kilter, okay? So that's what I see. Do I think it has a lot of potential? Yes, I do. But it comes with some caveats of here's what to do to keep this thing going well, okay? So that's what I see for the new person. We're going to see what else might be coming towards you, Taurus. But you've got fire and water and earth and Pisces and Cancer and air and Libra. Okay, so there you go. Well, Miss Old Soul, it's good to have you here. Thank you for joining. All right, so Taurus, what else might be coming in for those of you who are wondering what other romantic options might be on the table? What can we tell the Taurus gang? What can we tell the Taurus gang? Is there anything viable coming up soon for the Tauruses? Let's take a look. Hey, Blissful May, how are you doing? All right. Is that Cancer? I've got Cancer pre-recorded. I'm going to upload Gemini and Cancer later this evening too, so just to let you know that. All right, what else do my Tauruses have coming toward you? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. 8 of Swords. Page of Cups in reverse. 6 of Cups in reverse. 8 of Cups. 7 of Pentacles in reverse, and the King of Wands. Okay, here's the thing. Tauruses, those of you who are single, I don't think there is anything that is going to have some long-term potential here. But I think I see what's going on here. Okay? You've got the 8 of Swords here, and you've got the 8 of Cups. And I think what's wrong, Taurus, is I think you're up in your head, and I think you're impatient with finding someone that's viable here with the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. But I think if you just follow your own heart and your own passion and stay in your own lane, I think what's going to happen is, and continue to do your shadow work and kind of work on your emotional baggage here with the 6 of Cups in reverse. The King of Wands is in the upright. I think you will find this person when you're least likely expecting to, when you get your mind off of it. Okay, the 8 of Swords is in the upright because I think you're trying, you know, we can try too hard sometimes, Taurus, if that makes sense. And I think sometimes, and understand this, what you chase will run from you. Energetically, if you are looking really, really hard to find someone, that will elude you. You will not find it. So if you will just relax and get out of your head, okay, and not worry about how, you're feeling impatient, and go back into the place of trusting divine timing. Stay on top of your shadow work, and trust that the reason something has not worked out to this point is because you may still have work to do. And sometimes all it is just relaxing and realizing you got to trust the divine, and that alone will just kind of release the floodgates, okay? Can you energetically change this? Yes, and I just told you how, okay? So it's about focusing on yourself, growing in your own maturity, okay? And don't even try to find anybody. Let it come to you. Get out of your head and get back into trusting the divine, okay? So that's kind of what I have for you. All right, water, earth, and air, and fire, okay? So there you have it. There you have it. Let's pull some romance oracles for those with Taurus placements. Let's pull some romance oracles. And we're going to do an all signs in a little bit too. I think my all signs is going to be what they're hiding. What do y'all think about that? What they're hiding from you. We're going to go Aries all the way to Pisces with whatever we do, right? Let's take a look. Julie, it's good to have you. It's good to have you. I'm going to upload Cancer, but I'm going to do the all signs in a little bit too. All right, separation, calling in your soulmate. So I think the separation has to do with the fact that you're kind of tired of being by yourself. A lot of you singles, you've been calling in your soulmate. Trust and believe that the universe hears you, and it will come in divine timing. You can trust that. Some of you need to release a past person, okay? And some of you just need to get out there and express how you feel to somebody. And this is so important. Can y'all see this? It says stay optimistic about your love life. You will attract exactly what you expect, okay? If you think, that all women are jerks, all men are jerks, that's exactly what you're going to manifest. The universe will say, oh, okay, if that's, that's what Karen's realities want, then that we're going to honor that, okay, if that's what she says, right? And so just keep that in mind, okay? So with that being said, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really, really do appreciate you guys. And I'm going to do an all signs here in just a minute or two. I may take just a quick break before I do, and then we'll do an all signs. And I may do some super chat questions. So anyway, I will see you guys again real soon. Thank you so much, mods. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all.